Good morning, this is Andrew Mounts for GG. It's Thursday, the 12th of December. I know you're excited and this date is significant. That's right, an all-weather doubleheader at Chelmsford and Wolverhampton tonight, two of my favourite courses. I've got a bet for you at each of those venues, more of that later. Before then, I want to talk about another race that's going on today, the 10 o'clock at Westminster, or the general election as it's sometimes referred to. Now, we've only got three runners. This once great race was a Group 1 back in the day, but has since been downgraded to Class 7 handicap status after a string of substandard winners. The market's headed by Bojo at prohibitive odds. This well-bred son of Stanley has schooled well at Eton, a stable responsible for 6 of the last 10 winners. His early career was plagued by foot-in-mouth disease, but he's proved more reliable in recent years, although he could still do with gelding. He was flying on the gallops last week, but took a soft fall in training on Monday, failing to negotiate a tricky mobile phone. He also sweated up on his last public appearance, unlike stablemate Prince Andrew, although a prolonged period in a fridge seems to have cooled him down. Jezza, long since gelded, takes his place in this small but select field after landing a fast-track union-sponsored qualifier. His stable was embroiled in controversy earlier this week when they were accused of offering free carrots for life to the other runners in order to let them win. But he's a good ride for an apprentice, as they'll get back all the money their evil millionaire bosses have stolen from them over the years. The lineup's completed by Jo Swin, the only filly on show, and she's a late entry for the Lib Dem yard after their previous runner was sold out to Facebook for a 7-figure sum. Now, the yard haven't had a winner for 100 years, and she also lacks a prep run. Connections wanted to run in the live televised debate invitational stakes, but she failed to receive an invite. And she hasn't run for a few years now. In fact, her only recent form is when finishing second in a match at Referendum Park, a result that Connections are still trying to get overturned. So, in summary, I wouldn't trust any of the runners, and it's a no-bet race for me. So back to the matter in hand, and Wolverhampton, the 3:35, their first race. I want to back Sagittarian Wind here around about the 4-1 mark. Finished well beaten last time out, but that was when drawn in stall 13 of 13 at Chelmsford, and she was always going to struggle from that position. Now, her career best Racing Post rating came here at Wolverhampton, went 3rd in October. And more significantly, the cheek pieces go on for the first time. She's by Ifraj, a sire whose all-weather runners do really well when fitted with this particular brand of headgear, winning 8 of their 40 starts at up to a mile, a 20% strike rate, and a profit of over £40 to a £1 level stake. Now, the other race I want to play in is the final one at Chelmsford. That's the 7:20, 10 furlong handicap. Now, 2 runners here met over course and distance not that long ago. Cash and Carry finishing 7th, and Arlecchino's Arc finishing 2nd. Now, Cash and Carry went off like a scalded cat that day and set the race up for the finishers. The winner, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th and the 6th all came from well off the pace. So it was a huge run by Arlecchino's Arc, who chased that strong early pace to finish 2nd. Now, Cash and Carry went on to prove that form all wrong by finishing a close 2nd at Wolverhampton last time out. But I think she's there to be shot at again. She's only won a cellar from 16 starts, and I'd rather be with Arlecchino's Arc with Jason Watson taking over. Now, some firms are going 9-2, 4 places in this race, and famous last words, but I think Arlecchino's Arc, on the strength of that last time out course distance 2nd against the pace bias, is going to be very difficult to kick out of the frame here. So it's Sagittarian Wind in the 3:35 at Wolverhampton, and a solid each way contender around about 9-2, Arlecchino's Arc in the 7:20 at Chelmsford. That's it from me until Saturday. Until then, best of luck. Cheers.